My name is Mohammed Ahmed Mohammed. I am an Ethiopian writer and author. An earlier version of this work was published in the journal Metapsychosis under the title Digital Parasite. That version was more poetic. What you are about to hear is a different chapter from the full book. The book is called Digital Parasite: How the Smartphone Hijacked the Human Hand. You can find it on Amazon. The link is in the description. This is chapter 13, The Death of the Watch. For a long time, a man's wrist carried more than the time. It carried a small piece of who he was. A good watch was not just a tool, it was something passed down. Fathers gave them to sons. They were worn at weddings, in ordinary days, and sometimes through war. When a son put on his father's watch, he was not only checking the hour, he was carrying a memory. Watches were made to last. The best ones were mechanical. No battery, no screen, only gears that kept moving as long as you cared for them. You wound them by hand. You owned them. They could outlive the person who first wore them. Then the phone arrived and quietly took that place. At first, it was just another device. Then it added a clock, then an alarm, then a calendar and a stopwatch. After a while, the suggestion became obvious. You don't need a separate watch anymore. This one device can do all of it. The watch did not break. It was simply pushed aside. Most people barely noticed the loss. The phone was more useful. It gave more functions. But it took away something quieter, the sense of ownership, the feeling that an object could stay with you for decades and still mean something when you passed it on. A mechanical watch could become an heirloom. A phone is designed to be replaced. After 2 or 3 years, it is outdated, slower, ready to be discarded. There is no story in it, no weight, no inheritance. So the wrist that once held a small piece of family history now holds a glowing rectangle that demands constant attention. The watch asked almost nothing from you. The phone asks for everything: your eyes, your time, your focus, and eventually your sense of what is worth keeping. In the end, the phone did not only replace the watch, it erased the idea that some object should outlast us. What used to be passed from one generation to the next now sits forgotten in drawers. The ritual is gone, the quiet pride is gone, the place on the wrist where legacy used to live has been taken. This was chapter 13 from the book Digital Parasite. An earlier version of the wider work appeared in Metapsychosis. The full book is available on Amazon. Thank you for listening.